When I started my freelance career, I made so many mistakes and I wish someone told me this earlier. So in this video, we will talk about some of the mistakes that I made. And if you know me and if you have been following me, then you'll know that I started the freelance masterclass recently and I talked to a lot of people and I see this pattern repeating again and again. So in this video, we will talk about some of the mistakes that I have made and also I have seen other people making. These points might look simple, but try to understand them in detail. So number one mistakes we have is that not using their current skill set. This is the common mistake I've seen when people want to get into freelancing. They focus on learning new skill rather than using their current skill set. Remember this, your first goal of freelance is to get a client and start earning some side money so that you can boost your confidence. But the mistake we make is that we try to learn new skills so that we can do freelance. But instead of doing that, why don't you focus on what you already know and sell that skill to kickstart your freelance career? So one reason you might have is that you won't get any work based on your current skill set because there might be a lot of competition or there is no enough demand for your current skill set. But instead of just assuming things, try to do some market research based on your skill set. So go on Google and do some research related to your current skill set and see what other people are doing. What are the services they are providing? Never make assumption based on your beliefs. Try to go and see what market is asking for and get real data. Second reason might be you don't really like what you are currently doing and you want to explore something else. See, there is nothing wrong with exploring other things, but understand this. As I told you earlier, your first goal of freelance is to get some client and boost your confidence so that you can start earning some money. So you might have skill sets such as video editing, graphic designing, web development, or whatever it is, okay? If you have that skill set, then try to capitalize on that skill first and then try to explore other things. Let's say if you learn new skill just to do a freelance, for example data engineering or data science. Now if you don't have any working experience, then it is very difficult to get your client because you don't have anything to show. Let's say if you do get the work, but if you don't have the experience working in this field, then you might fail your first project and your freelancing career will end before it even starts. If you don't have any skill set, then you can do some projects, get some experience and learn them. But if you have something in your skill set and if you already know some of the things, then try to capitalize on top of it rather than just learning new skill for the freelance. Second mistake people make is that not setting the right expectation. On social media, we all see other people living luxury life or digital nomad lifestyle where they are working from all around the world. Social media will show you only the good side of the thing, how you are earning money, having chill life, buying expensive things, so that when you decide to get into freelance, you go with these pictures in your mind. It is a very small part of freelance career. The reality of freelance is completely different. You will have to work. No one is going to pay you if you don't do any work or if you do shitty work. You will feel lonely because you are working alone. You will feel exhausted or demotivated when things don't go the way you want if you are facing some issue. It is pure hard work because you have to spend your time in front of your computer screen for 10 to 12 hours and work on some client project. And if you have the wrong expectation, then you will give up within few months. So here is some of the wrong expectation might look like. I want to travel the entire world. I want to buy a big house. I want to buy expensive car. Now these goals are not wrong, but these goals should be your long-term goals. Your short-term goal is to get started with the freelance, build some stable client base and try to get more work so that you can get stability in your freelance career and get more work in future. So instead of setting the wrong expectations, try to understand and build your foundation around your skill set so that you can achieve the life you want in your future. Number 3 on the list is that focusing on multiple things in one go. So this is very common, okay? We try to add multiple things thinking that if we know a lot of things, we will have the more chances of getting job or freelance client. But that is not how things work in reality. Client is looking for someone who can help them to solve their problem. They are looking for some specialist person who can help in that particular problem. So let's say if I'm a client and I'm looking for someone who is good with the WordPress and also knows some of the plugins. Now there are two people, one who knows full stack web development and knows many different things such as MERN-Stack, WordPress, data science, Python, machine learning and a lot of other things. And there is another person who knows many things but he mainly focuses on WordPress and know some of the plugins in the market. What do you think who will get the work? Obviously the second person, because he has the specialty in that particular area. So when the client is looking for some people, they want to find people who can help them to solve their problem. So it is really important that you focus on one niche when you're getting started with the freelance rather than trying to do a lot of things in one single attempt. At this stage of my career, I know a lot of things such as data science, machine learning. I'm really good with the data engineering. I also started learning about video editing, thumbnail design and all other things. Now I can't do freelancing with all the skills. I can only do the freelancing with the data engineering because it is a specialty, and also in the data engineering I don't work with all the other domains. I work with the specific domains such as, let's say, visualization or building ETL pipeline, because some of my expertise are around those things. So make sure whenever you choose your field, try to focus on one particular niche or just waiting for magic to happen. You sit on your chair, scrolling on social media, playing games, watching Netflix and doing random things and thinking, why I'm not getting any work? Really? This was me before when I started my freelance career. I used to watch other people and think they are just lucky. Whatever you want to do in your life or whatever the goals you have, you want to achieve, you really have to work hard for it. If you don't do any work, then you will not get anything. World doesn't owe you anything. So don't waste your time. Start taking action slowly towards the goal you want to achieve. It does not only apply to the freelance, it also apply to many different things. You go out and work on your skill set and try to get what you really want from your career. Also, if you want to get started with the freelance and if you want to learn how to make money online, then you can check the link in the description about my masterclass. You can join it. I will personally help you to get started with your freelance career. And also, if you are new here, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you learned something, then make sure you hit the like button, and see you in the next video. Thank you.